Election Day is next Tuesday, and 2 statewide referendum questions will be on the ballot.
Last night, we heard from both sides of question 1. Tonight, we take a closer look at question 2, which, if passed, would enact an extreme risk protection order, otherwise known as a red flag law.
Keenan Mills has more from both sides of the question.
Who can initiate the process and whether or not a mental health evaluation is involved?
Those are the two main differences state police see between Maine's current yellow flag law and the proposed red flag law appearing on Maine ballots next week. Under Maine's current yellow flag law enforcement can take a person into custody for a mental health evaluation before a dangerous weapon can be taken away. 30 days following that process, a judge then makes the decision on restricting someone's firearm access. Under red flag, family members can go straight to a judge.
The difference is the red flag law will allow for a judge to look at the facts that are presented, because I think oftentimes people confuse mental health issues with people who have a tendency to just be violent.
Ted Short was with the Maine State Police for over 2 decades. He thinks the new law would be another tool as it would coexist with the yellow flag law.
What has motivated me to want to vote yes on this is I feel like it's the right thing to do. It will help strengthen a law that we already have in place.
Among those against the proposal, Governor Mills and Maine State Police. State Police say it will be confusing, and the current yellow flag law is working. They also cite the importance of mental health evaluations, saying that taking away firearms at times isn't enough, as the overwhelming majority of yellow flag cases they see involve those with suicidal tendencies.
Removing firearms is just a way to help prevent danger to themselves, but you're not addressing the underlying issue, which is the mental health issue, which requires treatment, which requires intervention.
Supporters of red flag cite shootings like the Lewiston tragedy as an example of the yellow flag law not working.
There was a law enacted that was a compromise that people felt would work, and Lewiston happened, and the law didn't work. And so, in my viewpoint, in that situation, it was a failure.
State police don't view it as a failure, as the law was never used in that case.
I can absolutely understand and appreciate, their viewpoint on that. But what I would say is if Robert Card had been under a yellow flag and Lewiston happened, then I would say it's a fair point to say yellow flag didn't work. But I don't know as you can just definitively say that yellow flag didn't work when it was never implemented and applied in that situation.
Johnston adds that since October 25, 2023, the yellow flag law has been used more than 1,000 times, compared to just over 80 times in the previous 3 years since it was enacted. Maine is the only state in the nation to have a yellow flag law. If question 2 passes, Maine would join 21 other states that currently have a red flag law. Keenan Mills, WABI News.